Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warcraft's Legion expansion. Here we are. I'm on my Horde server, which is Tichondrius, I believe. We're in Dalaran. On my Horde Paladin, I did say I would do my
I require your
Pally,
aid with a matter of the
Pally
utmost
video
importance.
over here since I'd already done the Prot quest line on my Draenei Paladin
Azeroth
on my
will
main
not
server.
fall
But here
while
we are.
we stand.
We just showed up, and Lord Maxwell Tyrosus is here. A critical decision must be made, Sarbarix. The Legion devastated our forces at the Broken Shore. The mightiest army this world has ever known was reduced to cinder in moments. We must gather those with the conviction to save our home. Travert of Tearsguard and Oric Trueheart have each made plans to do just that, but we will not. We must not let them walk alone. I ask that you seek them out and guide them to Crassus's Landing so that we may make this decision together.
Excellent. Meet me at Crassus's Landing when you are ready.
So, I'm going to show you this part, since I showed it in
Even
the
if
others.
no one here will help
Here's
us,
Traverd.
we must fulfill our duty.
We'll send
There's
him
every
up.
chance of finding aid. Rena and I will come. Stay, Dawnbreaker.
So, Traverd is for the Holy Paladin quest. Uh, Maxwell Tyros is for the red.
That's the one. Shield Hill it is. There's no time to waste.
No offense, but I don't have time to chat. I have a shield to find. You're needed urgently at Crassus's Landing first. Tyrosus sent me.
See ya around. Tyrosus. Now he's a good man. Count me in. There's too much danger about to turn down a wee bit of it.
Okay. So, he's actually who we're going to be going with here on the Prot quest. I did this a little bit longer of a video so you could see, kind of the opening of when you
I'm
first
glad
start
you
playing
could
your
join
Paladin.
us.
In case you haven't played yours yet, and we'll take a little bit of a look at the class hall. I mean, a basic tour. I won't be able to show you everything because I'm only level 100, but I'll show you a basic tour around so you can get an idea of what the class hall looks like. Ooh, I'm playing with my mic. I'm sorry. Thank you for helping us gather together, Sarbarix. We must stand united. Our gathering has identified several weapons of immense power. In the right hands, these holy artifacts give us a fighting chance against the Legion. We cannot pursue them all at once. We risk too much if we spread ourselves that thin. We must agree on where our efforts are best focused. That is why I asked you here, Sarbarix. As one of our greatest champions, you must be our voice of reason and decide our next move. Select an artifact to pursue. So,
Brothers and sisters,
I have
we must
this
not
video up for the
forget
Silver Hand and the Ashbringer as well.
Tyrion may be gone, but
Now
the
we're going
High Blade
for,
is
oh
still
my
out
god,
there
he's just
somewhere.
RPing. La la la. We're going after Protection, which is Truthguard. That is the shield, and the one-hander that comes with it is called Oathseeker. An ancient Vrykul saga speaks of a shield crafted by Tyr himself. During the Winterscorn War, it was used to expose Logan's lies to the Vrykul and convert many to Tyr's cause. The final resting place of the shield was lost to time, but rumors point to one who might know the final chapters of the story. Yes, we will be going for that.
At your service.
Excellent choice. There's no time to waste.
May the light give
You may be
strength.
familiar with Oric Trueheart. He has devoted his time after the Northrend campaign to learning more about Tyr. Oric has evidence of a powerful shield crafted by Tyr long ago. With the help of the Sunwalkers, we may finally be able to seek it out. Please speak to him immediately.
Take care of yourself out there.
So he's right over here.
Hello.
Tell me about your
Farewell
plan.
to ye. Since the defeat of the Lich King, I've spent my time around Ulduar, learning about Tyr. He was the only Titan Keeper who fought Loken during his betrayal. I found a Vrykul saga describing a powerful shield Tyr crafted for his Vrykul champion to carry into battle.
I have some ability to speak with the long departed. We may be able to question the hero in this saga directly.
Aye, that's my hope. With your help, we have a chance of finding this artifact.
I'm glad you're coming. Been wanting to pursue this for some time now. With the help from the Seers, I think it can be done. I'm trying an accent there, if you can't tell. Naturally, I've done some legwork already. I believe this Gorvold is buried at Shield Hill in the Fouling Fjord. Tahu can help locate the grave, and with a short ritual we have our answers. Meet us at Shield Hill in the Howling Fjord, and we'll move on to the next step.
Goodbye. The tower in
That
the
doesn't
middle
feel
of
right.
Dolaran has a portal to Wormrest Temple. Should get you most of the way there. Tahu, thanks again for helping us Paladins.
Alright, so we're
You
heading...
asked the Sunwalkers for aid.
And
I've
we
come.
blah blah blah.
May my presence bring success to your quest, Oric.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You killed Varian, you bastards. You filthy horde bastards. hate y'all. I don't hate you. I'm just not a Horde player. Never have been. Played a little bit with the Lich King. So these, as you can see, I'm 685 on this guy. I got basically what I could in the time that I had, which was not a lot. So we got a kind of a shitty shield. And we don't have much bag space or gold. So that's unfortunate, but that is what we have to deal with. And I don't have epic flying because fuck me right. No, I don't have epic flying. Mostly because, oh, I don't have Norse. I do. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, I don't think I have Northrend flying, and that would have been horrible. I'm not going to make you watch this, because this is going to take me a long-ass time to fly down there, guys, so I'll be right... Right, guys, we're back. I did forget this was a PvP server, so there's human paladin here, but I don't think we'll end up fighting anybody, so... Let's keep it that way. Let's do that. Oop. So here we are in the Howling Fjord.
This land haunts me still. So much pain and death. Well, let's get on with it.
And we found our friends again.
I greet you.
I trust the journey wasn't too long or hard. Let's go find our dead adventurer, eh? I'm trying to do the accent stuff. Trying to immerse myself. You should read the saga yourself. It's right here. We're here to speak to the spirit of the Raikul I spoke of. Tahu Sagewind is a powerful seer, and he should be able to bring his spirit back. It will be up to us to convince him to speak. Should speak with Tahu so we can get started.
Goodbye.
I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I bid you welcome.
I'm not gonna do that anymore. I greet you, Sarbarix. I'm glad to help. Oryx says you could speak to these spirits. How do we begin? I must judge how long ago this happened. I will need more time to prepare myself for the ritual. In the meantime, I have attuned the stone to the scroll Oryx brought. Certain graves will glow to your mind's eye. Go to them and concentrate on the stone to see if you have found the correct grave. We want the writer himself, not a descendant or ancestor.
Another time.
Okay. He just told us, okay. Boy, look at that bag space, boys. This is what you get when you don't play very much. So the actual grave you want to go to, I think you can just skip, is all the way back here. So here we are. Can I? Oop. Oh, well.
It was my mistake.
Sorry.
Apologies. I'm out of range.
We have found you, and you have found the grave.
What's the next step?
I will begin the ritual. Focus your will upon the spirit while our friend keeps us safe.
Let's get to it.
I almost started a problem. Don't want that problem.
Die to ease the pain of my failure. Why do you disturb me?
I've read your saga. Where did you find the shield?
It seems you compel me to answer. My journey took me to Stormheim, to a tomb of warrior kings. There, I found a shrine to Tyr's champion, but was denied entry. I tried many times, until I could bear the pain no longer. I returned in disgrace, and sought to wash away my failure in the blood of others.
We will finish what ye started.
Return to your rest, and be disgraced no more.
Thanks for your help, Tarhu. I won't forget this.
It was my honor to serve. I must go to Netherlight Temple and inform the Conclave of our success.
As for us, we should get back to Dalaran. I'll meet you there.
I don't think he's very happy with me. Oh, that's the crossroads. See you at the crossroads, so you'll be lonely. See you at the This is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Yep. I have a feel. You know what? No, it's gonna be a while. Well, fuck. Damn it. I started some shit. Let's get on our mount, right? Woohoo! Let's fly out of here. Damn it. I was just trying to be a Oop. Ooh. Alright. Alright, we're not gonna keep doing that, guys. I saw him teleporting out. I hit him with Judgment, trying to troll him. I was gonna try and fight him, but I'm not very good at PvP anymore. It's been a long time since I PvP'd seriously. So, I'm assuming he would probably just kick my ass. I don't even remember what talents I have on this guy. Did I finish all my talents? Yeah, I finished all my talents.
How are you doing?
I think I've already had have a lead on that island. Word around the tavern was a great warrior had broken into the Vrykul King's tomb on an island in Stormheim. That's got to be the one we're looking for.
Farewell to ye.
We'll be flying straight to the island. My friend said that the warrior who came here before us never entered the shrine itself, since they were after one of the tombs. If a Vrykul hero couldn't enter the shrine, I bet it's still protected by Tyr's power. I'm thinking we have a good shot at this. My pal Kato will meet us there. We might be needing the talents of a good healer.
See ya around.
Right, so you just hop on your hippogriff.
Birdie here and follow me to Stormheim.
Follow you. You just hello? He's still there. He didn't give a shit. He's still all the way in the back. I keep forgetting we're Horde now. We're on a Horde character. We the what is it for the Horde? I was about to say we the Horde. We the Horde, boys. We president now. Let's get him. I feel dirty. I feel fucking dirty. So you can see we're in Stormheim up on this island. If you ever wondered what this island was, now you can see.
The shield is close. I can feel it.
I'm here, aren't I? Let's find this shield. Some of us have a war to get back.
Kato's the best healer around. We're lucky we didn't have to wait in a queue for his services.
So
Tomb's up ahead. Let's get in there and find that shrine.
they
We'll
give us
follow your lead, hero.
a DPS paladin and a healer paladin NPC to come along with us, and we gotta kill these guys.
Spoilers! Halt!
Shut up.
You pollute this hallowed ground with your greed! Be gone!
Shut up. I want to hear your shit, lady. So she'll throw these arrows onto your healer and onto you, and you can actually use them to throw onto these two. She's dead, and he won't last much longer. Easy peasy. There we go. And the gate will open, so we're going to head inside, and it's a little bit of a pain in the booty to do this, but we kill these three guys in the front, then you got to make your way across this little windy area there. Oh, forgot about this shit. Kill him. We need the deeps. Remember, I'm pretty poorly optimized here on this character. I finished leveling this character, I think, a few hours. Maybe 8 hours before Legion was coming out, before its launch. So this guy is not exactly in the best of gear, and I don't remember where his buttons are. I usually try and put them all in the same area. So we got that.
Well, look at that. Seems Jurgen was the champion, and he came here after Tyr's fall.
You can read those if you'd like. There are little things around. Does Blessing of Freedom help me? Nope. But Cavalier will, or Crusader thing will. So you pull these guys over to the side, and you just gotta kill them real quick. They're pretty easy. You can pull that guy over. And use your well-known trick of line of sighting. Except he doesn't seem to want to come off that spot here. So we'll go get him. We'll go to him. Appears you can also stand here and it doesn't do anything to you. Here come our friends.
A glowing door. Wee bit obvious, don't you think? What have we here? This tablet says you need to withstand the door's gaze. I'm betting that's not gonna be pleasant.
Oops.
Care to give it a try?
So, you might think, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? So you click on this door, and these eyes are going to put beams on you.
Protection magic. That
So-
damage is too much for me to heal.
You can put up Aegis of Light if you have it. That'll help you live through it.
Ye did it.
And then you can
Better than
heal
being a
yourself
pile
up.
of ash on
Or
the
you can just
ground.
bubble. You can just use Divine Shield. I just wanted to try Aegis.
Oh, another tablet. This champion is still forged, never touched by the curse of flesh. We should take care.
I bid you greetings, opener of doors. You are the first. I am Yrgrim, champion of Tyr. Let us see if you are worthy to bear his shield.
So this guy is one of the original beings, I guess you would say, molded by the Titans. He said, if you read those things, essentially he says that Ygritte is not bound by the curse of flesh, so he's not. He's kind of like the earthen and all that.
Face me in battle, that we might test your heart.
So you fight him, and you'll also fight her as well. It's a pretty easy fight. Simple, just use your abilities.
Let us begin.
Like I said, it's a pretty simple fight. Just, you know, make sure you're paying attention. Use your DPS abilities.
Who dares challenge the truth seeker? I will freeze you where you stand, protected in ice.
And she'll do this over and over. She does this annoying ass ability. Oh my god almighty. I'm shooting myself.
Protected in ice.
Protected in ice! Why does she sound like the Count? 1, ah, ah. 2, ah, ah. Hey. Don't do that. Get him!
I am beaten. You are indeed worthy. Were Tyr alive, he would make you his champion. I hereby bestow Truthguard upon you. Use it to defend Azeroth from its enemies.
So, Yrgrim has given us Truthguard and Oathseeker. There we go, baby. Looks really good with the red pally set, or the red. What is it? Judgment set. So there we go, guys.
I am weary. With a worthy successor, my long vigil is at an end. Fight for truth and justice, champion. In Tyr's name. Let us talk.
Amazing! Good to see the shield in your hands. Me and Kato will head to Dalaran and report to Tyrosus. If you need a ride, my hippogriff's outside.
Yeah, we're going to, because we didn't set our shield in there. Or we didn't set our shield in there, guys. We didn't set our regular Hearthstone, and we used this one earlier. So, there it is. There's, Truthguard and Oathseeker, our new sword and board. We can't put the ability on our bars just yet. But when we get to our class order hall and we check that out, I'll give you kind of a breakdown of what the ability does. I'll see if I can show it to you as well. And we will also look at the traits that are on the artifact weapon itself. Where the hell is this hippogriff? Hey. Yo. I'm gonna pinchy you. Pinchy, pinchy. Pinchy, pinchy. Get me out of here, friend. I'm a cow riding a bird with 4 legs. Good stuff. Makes sense. Here we are. Back to Dalaran we go. Back to Dalaran we go. And Lord Maxwell Tyrosus.
Azeroth will
I am
not
heartened that your
fall
quest
while
was a
we
success,
stand.
Sarbarix. We have been awaiting your return.
Walk always in
With
the
you on
light.
our side, I know the Legion will fall, but before we march on the Broken Isles, we must put High Lord Tyrion to rest. There is but one place suitable for a paladin of his caliber, Lights Hope Sanctum, a secret bastion of light hidden beneath our chapel. Paladins the world over are on their way to the ceremony. I know Tyrion would want you there most of all.
You can always count on me.
So, to get to
May
Lights
the
Hope,
light
we
give
are
you
going to... I'm going to show you the first part. I'm not going to make you watch me fly there, because again, I don't have epic flying. Because I'm bad. No, because I didn't have any... I literally just started on this server, like, maybe a week before Legion launched, so I could have a couple of characters. I wanted at least a Demon Hunter, and I figured since it was so easy to level up, I might as well get a couple more characters. So I have a Tauren Paladin and a Troll Mage on Tichondrius as well. Which is a cool server. I got rid of being on a PvP server a long time ago. I used to play on Arthas, and all of the alliance from Arthas disappeared. So it was just, in MOP, it was just me and about 7,000 Horde kicking my ass over and over. So guys, you're going to take the portal to Dalaran Crater here. Make sure you have some way of Did he have a way of slowing his fall? Good. Oh, blood. I was about to say, oh, that's a blood elf. I can't heal him anyway, but I can. So you take the portal to the Dalaran Crater, and you start making your way downtown. Walking fast. You're going to go to Lights Hope Chapel. So I'm not going to make you watch that. I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, guys, back. We're finally at Lights Hope Chapel. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Let's pick up the flight point while we're here, just in case we ever have to fly here for some reason, which we shouldn't because we have a portal, but just in case. So Lights Hope Chapel, you might say, well, where the hell is the thing? The floor. There we go, guys. We have entered Lights Hope Sanctum. You can see the silver hand flag everywhere, or crest everywhere. And this is it. Oh, we're behind that flag there. Pretty awesome. You can see they've lined up to meet us here, letting us know that we are revered.
Greetings.
There's Grian Stoutmantle.
Need help?
You might remember him if you're Alliance. I don't know the Horde people, to be honest. I'm sorry. There's the Silver High Guards.
At your service.
It is fitting that you are here. Time and again you have fought to save our world. Now I fear I must ask you to undertake an even greater act of service. The Paladins of Azeroth must stand united behind a single leader. With Tyrion's passing, you are the one most worthy to wear the mantle of High Lord. If you agree to accept this duty, inscribe your name into the Librum of Ancient Kings, and I will address the masses on your behalf. The Order of the Silver Hand is reborn, with you as its champion. So it's RP time,
These
boys.
fine men and women need a leader. Your deeds prove you are the clear choice to bear that burden. Come, I will address them on your behalf. Paladins of Azeroth, you've gathered to mourn the loss of High Lord Tyrion Fordring. Many of you look to him as an ideal, the paragon of what we all strive to be. Let us observe a moment of silence for a great soldier, leader, and friend. In the light we are one, brother. Always. Inscribe your name into the Librum of Ancient Kings, so that we may begin the ceremony. You all know the noble deeds of the champion at my side. This hero has been chosen by the light to succeed Tyrion as High Lord. Under our new leader, this order shall become a mighty weapon brought to bear against the Legion. We must stand together against the coming darkness. We must cast aside the shackles of race and kingdom. We must unite as one!
The Blood Knights stand by you, High Lord. Azeroth will not fall.
We pledge ourselves to your cause, High Lord. On this day, the Order of the Silver Hand is reborn. Together, Sargeras himself shall shudder at our might.
Almost forgot to unmute myself. So, we can stop with the RP walking. We have now reestablished the Order of the Silver Hand, and we are the High Lord.
Azeroth will not fall.
We've done it,
while
High
we
Lord
stand.
Sarbarix. The Order of the Silver Hand is reborn. Even the most nefarious Legion Lords fear your presence on the battlefield, yet they are relentless, fashioning ever more terrible horrors and fiends in hopes of countering your might. High Lord, we must augment your power to maintain our edge over the enemy. The altar before you holds within it the essence of the countless heroes of the light buried in these sacred halls. Place your weapon upon the altar and imbue it with new strength. So, accept that quest, and
Place the blade on the altar when you are ready. The light will be our force.
you can click on your forge here. Woohoo! You can see here's our ability for using for equipping Truthguard. It's called the Eye of Tyr. This is an instant cast ability. You can put it on your bar just like that. Usually it shows up on your bar, but with LVUI it doesn't automatically show up on my bars. So if you're wondering how to do that, you can just click and drag it from this panel here, which you can open anywhere in the world, by the way. This releases a blinding flash from Truthguard, causing 18,347 holy damage to all nearby enemies, and it reduces all damage they deal by 1/4 for 9 seconds. This is a very useful ability. Really good in those big AoE packs. Pop this, and you'll be taking significantly less damage, actually. And that leads to Truthguard's Light, a 1-rank passive which increases all holy damage dealt by 5%. Costs 100 artifact power, which of course we get just for obtaining the weapon, so we'll pop that in, and that's going to open up the traits for our weapon. You can see there are 3 golden dragoned portraits here that are your major traits. I'm going to call these your major traits, and these are your minor traits all the way around, which I'm going to read all of them to you. Do keep in mind as well, these ranks will increase those percentages or those seconds or whatever is on these by, obviously, the amount of points you've put into the rank. I'm going to read them just as they are, so if you're wondering, like, what is it at the max rank? It's, if there's 3 ranks and it's 10%, it's obviously 30%, so just keep that in mind as well. So, here we go. Faith's Armor 3 rank passive, increasing armor by 10% while you are below 40% health. Here we have Sacrifice of the Just. This reduces the cooldown of Blessing of Sacrifice by 60 seconds. Here we have Scatter the Shadows, a 3-rank passive, increasing healing done by Light of the Protector by 10%. We have Unflinching Defense, 3-rank passive, reducing the cooldown of Ardent Defender by 10 seconds. Bastion of Truth, 3-rank passive, increasing block chance by 2%. Our first major passive here, or our major trait, Light of the Titans, 1 rank. Light of the Protector will also heal for 29,685 over 15 seconds, so that's a little hot that you can put on yourself along with the heal that it already provides. Here we have Forbearant Faithful, a 1-rank passive. Each active forbearance you have caused increases the cooldown recovery rate of all of your forbearance-causing abilities by 50%. That's a really cool one. It's really neat. I haven't used it yet, but I have a feeling that that's going to be incredibly powerful, and that's once Paladin tanks have gotten that in later raids and in mythic raids and stuff like that. That's going to be a very powerful ability, or a very powerful trait. Stern Judgment, 3-rank passive, increasing the critical strike chance of judgment by 3%. Here we have Hammer Time, 3-rank passive, increasing damage done by Hammer of the Righteous and Blessed Hammer by 5%. And our second major trait, Tyr's Enforcer, 1 rank. The Knowledge of the Watchers causes Truthguard to deal 2,420 damage to all enemies within 5 yards of each target hit by Avenger's Shield. So, more AoE threat. I think these numbers go up too as you level, so keep that in mind. It's like you're not going to have 2 million health as a tank, and this is going to heal you for 30,000 extra. So keep in mind these numbers are going to go up. This is just what it is at 100. So Consecration in Flame, 3 rank passive, increasing the duration of Consecration by 1 second. Painful Truths, 1 rank passive. While Ardent Defender is active, all melee attacks that strike you deal 5,162 holy damage back to its attacker, or back to the attacker. So kind of like a Thorns aura. Righteous Crusader, 3 rank passive, increasing damage dealt by Shield of the Righteous by 3%, and Shield of the Righteous reduces damage you take by an additional 1%. And Resolve of Truth, 3 rank passive, increasing maximum health by 1%, so flat health percentage. And finally, Bulwark of Order, our final major trait. 1 rank, Avenger's Shield also shields you for 8 seconds, absorbing 50% as much damage as it dealt. So it deals quite a bit. I think on my other Paladin, I'm critting for like 102,000 at level 102, so you can, you know, be 50% of that. You get, you know, 50,000 shield. You know, the more that, and you proc this all the time, especially if you take the talent where Judgment can also proc the instant Avenger's Shield cooldown reduction, so you can just spam Avenger's Shield and have shields up all the time if you get lucky. So we've looked at all of these traits. Keep in mind when you're going this way, pick one of these major traits, decide which one you think is the best, or research that online, especially if you're one of those min-max type people that just freaks out like, oh, I fucked it up, it's all over. You are going to fill this out all eventually. It does get exponentially more expensive. I've told people on my 110 mage, I've got 14 points into my Phalomalorn weapon, and I am now having to spend 6,500 roughly artifact power to get another point into a trait. So at some point you will start to run out of it'll take you, not run out of, it'll take you a while to put another point in. So eventually that'll ramp up and you'll be able to fill these out much quicker, but for now it does take a lot of grinding, so keep that in mind. Pick which one you want to go for. Personally, I'm heading over here on my prop pally, or on my other prop paladin, my alliance prop paladin, so I'm heading this way here. So pick which one you think is the best, or find which one is the best online by, you know, people who are more experienced with paladins, or paladin tanks rather, and you know, make your way towards that. You can see here at the top as well, we have the 3 artifact relic slots, the third of which is unavailable to us right now. We have to finish our order campaign to unlock that. It's going to take you a while. Don't worry about this one right now. You'll get that explained to you later on in the expansion. These 2 you have available to you right now. You can put these in as soon as you get them, and essentially what these do, they will add passive item levels to both your main hand and your offhand, which is your shield, of course. So you'll get passive item levels added on, and you'll also get passive ranks into your minor traits. Again, minor traits, not your major traits. It can be in any of these. Say, for instance, we have 3 ranks in this, and our Holy Artifact Relic gives us an extra. We'll have 4 ranks in this now. Okay, so you can actually have more ranks than what it shows here by having, you know, an extra put into by one of these relics that we put up here. Also, with the relics, you can't take them back out. Once you put them in, they're in there permanently. When you go to put something in over top, when you go to put a new one in, it erases and deletes whatever is inside. So keep that in mind. It's mostly for when you're 110 that you kind of have to worry about that. When you're, you know, higher item levels and you start min-maxing, you know, you're like, oh, this 1 rank over here is better than 1 rank over here for tanking, so, you know, but I lose an item level. Is it better? 1 item level, is it better, you know, this way or this way? You know, you'll have to figure that out on your own, but keep in mind that you do destroy whatever is inside here. You can also see now there's a 1 up here in the left-hand corner by our little paladin icon. You can see this does not count. This 1 does not count here. This 1 counts here, and on all the other traits as well. As we put points in, you will get a passive increase in your stamina, and since we are a tank as well, you'll get a passive increase in your damage. So you get 0.5 of a percentage point of damage and 0.75% of your stamina every time you put a point in, and that's up to 34 times. So 34 traits. Eventually you can have a 34 up here in the corner, and you'll have what, 17% increased damage and roughly 28% increased stamina. Am I right on that? I don't know if my math is right on that. I'm just kind of guessing off the top of my head what I think it would be. So keep that in mind. You'll get extra damage, so it'll make it a little bit easier for you to, do your world quests and stuff like that. Although it's not difficult now, but it'll make it you'll progressively get better at it as you're putting points into this. So we've done that now. Also, show you this. If you open up your inventory, here's your Oathseeker. It can be in your actual inventory as well, not on your character pane. But if you shift right click, it opens up that so you can see you don't have to actually be at the altar to bring this up, but you do have to be at the altar of Ancient Kings to put any of your artifact power into this weapon, or any weapon in general. But you can put your relics into these slots anywhere in the world. So as soon as you get them, shift right click, open up, put your relic in, boom, and you're off. You're off to the races. Okay. I will continue beseeching the light to bolster the power of your weapon. For now, its newfound strength should be more than enough. I think we are ready to reintroduce ourselves to the Legion on the Broken Isles. Lord Grayson Shadowbreaker has volunteered to coordinate our forces on the ground. You should speak with him immediately, High Lord.
Lord Shadowbreaker will be expecting you. This way.
One more thing. There's an appearance tab here at the bottom. You can see, you can actually get a look at them. And the changes that you can make, like, it'll tell you exactly what to do to get these. But you can take a look at how it changes it up. There's also other ones as well that are hidden, and I believe there's a couple others as well, but those, you can check those out. And you can also well, I'm choking on my own spit.
The High Lord would like to peruse the reconnaissance you've gathered on the Broken Isles.
I'm on my way, guys. Don't start without me. You can also transmog this. I don't think you need to. I love the look of the Prot Paladin's weapon and shield, but if you hate it, if you absolutely love something else so much better, Bulwark of Azeroth and whatever, you can transmog this to whatever the hell you want. So, see, this lady did. She got the Bulwark and the Burnished. I think that's Kelsarar. No, that's not Kelsarar, but you get the idea.
King's honor, friend.
Now it is time to strike back against the Legion. The Legion still believes us crippled from the broken shore. They think we aren't able to fight back. Let's prove them wrong. We've been hard at work mapping out the Broken Isles, learning everything we can about the region for our imminent assault. Once you've had a chance to peruse the map, you should leave for Dalaran at once and charge into the maw of the beast. We will end this madness for good. Light help us all.
Go with honor.
Alright, so your scouting map in the Paladin class hall is literally right behind him here on the wall. If you click on it, it's going to bring up the actual scouting map. Now you can choose where you're going to start. Stormheim, High Mountain, Valshara, or Azuna. These zones level up with you. Doesn't matter where you start or where you finish. The zone is always going to be the same level as you. This is Suramar. That's a 110 zone. You'll have to do some of that later on. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit grindy, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm just going to pick Stormheim. We're not actually going there, but
Light be with you.
we want to move on from that. Good luck out there. We're all in this together.
Be careful.
Eventually, you'll also have other tabs here at the bottom for your followers and for your missions. I know you might be thinking, if you're thinking about buying Legion, like, holy shit, that's why I hated Warlords of Draenor. I'm not buying this shit. It sucks. It's not the same. It looks the same. It acts the same, but you don't spend so much. You don't spend your entire day sitting here. You don't get on, click this shit, do your quests, log back out, and go play a game that's actually fun. There's plenty for you to do in Legion. Actually, there's a little too much to do for you when you hit level 110 in Legion. You actually have to, press forward and be like, holy shit, there's so much to do. And that's good. That's good. That's good for a game like this. Don't let this, when the missions come up, or you see somebody in a video, they showing you the mission table, don't let it get to you. It's not that big of a deal. You'll be fine. Here's your order resources. They're just the same as your garrison resources. They're used to recruit troops, run missions, and research upgrades for your order hall. Your research upgrades, they'll spoon feed that to you. There's probably, a best way to do it. There's 6 tiers, the bottom tier being the most important. It takes 2 weeks for that bottom tier to finish, and that allows you to equip 2 legendary items that are world drops in this expansion. So you want to kind of make sure you're keeping up on that. The first 2 are at like level 101, and the second, or I think the first one's like 100/101, the second's at 105, and then the next are all 110, and they take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks to finish. If you're trying to do what's perfect, what's the best, the perfect way to do this, you can look that up. There's no perfect way to do it. Pick what's going to be fun for you. Uh, that's the way I look at it. There's always going to be a better of the two, as you're working your way down the list. But I can't see it being fucking game breaking or anything like that. So, just make an educated decision on those. Also, it's showing you run missions. We talked about that. Recruiting troops, you'll get spoon fed that later on. You'll have like squires, and I haven't gotten to what the second one here in for the paladins are, but you'll have like squires that you can recruit. That lady is actually not here yet. You'll do a quest, but she'll be standing exactly in this point right here, and you'll recruit your squires. They're basically little additions to your followers, I guess you would say. They're expendable followers that you'll keep spending order resources to replenish. Essentially, they'll add special bonuses to your missions. So, if you remember, this one counters this one counters that. The squires and whatever the other one is will eventually, will do that as you put them in your mission tab as well. They'll add success bonuses and counter bonuses to your missions. So that's very helpful. It's very helpful. You don't have to go out and get anything. They actually kind of walk you through getting all of your followers, so you don't have to worry about that. You won't be running around in the world doing achievements and shit, as far as I know, to get followers. They're all pre-done, and you get them through your order hall. Quest lines. Sorry, I'm trying to think of everything I want to talk about. Here's your portal, by the way. This will take you to Dalaran. It's a pretty badass looking portal, right? And that portal in Dalaran we'll actually go through real quick so I can show you exactly where it is, because I had a friend who couldn't find his order hall portal. We're on the Horde side, of course, and it shows up on your map. So if you hit M and on your map is or in Dalaran at least, is your portal to your class order hall, it will show. So here it is for Paladins on the Horde side, and right here is where it is for Paladins on the Alliance side, right in this Greyfang Enclave, right here. So you could always tell your portal looks a little different there. Let's go back through, and it takes you right back to your order hall. This is how you get back and forth. You're going to do this a lot throughout your leveling and even post leveling. So you know where it is. There's a quartermaster right here.
What can I do for you?
If you do decide, oh, I've been prot the whole time, and I'm only ever going to be prot, and then you finally go, oh, you know what? I want to get the ret and the holy items as well, or vice versa, however the hell you want to do it, or whatever spec you picked originally. There are items here. This is for, obviously, holy. Holy's two-handed now, so you pick that up. Here's a one-handed sword and a shield for prot, and here is a two-hander for ret. When you go to do those quests, you have to have the right spec on, and of course you have to have a weapon or such, to be able to do that. So you can't use your prot artifact to go get your red artifact or your holy artifact. You actually have to take this off, and then if you sold your weapons or you don't have backups, you'll just be sitting here with nothing. You go, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do, guys? You can come here and buy these for 100 gold to go do that. You can see here too, there's a set, the silver hand set that you can buy. You get the helm for free when you finish some of your quest line and your 110. They'll give you this for free, and you might be able. I upgraded mine on my main as soon as I got it to 830. I had enough to upgrade it to 830, so you can do that. Upgrade it all the way to 830 and have that for a while. They also have this little thing to teach you the contemplation ability, which I think was a minor glyph or some shit like that. But you can see it goes all the way up to 850 for the shoulders 840 for everything else, and you can use these armor kits that you buy for order resources to up. You can upgrade the set all the way to 840 actually. So if that's the way you want to do it, you can buy this entire set. It's a pretty cool set. It's mostly an outdoor set. I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying this because it's not going to be a set that you're going to want to take into raids and shit with you. You're probably better off doing world quests and stuff. But if you're on an alt and you want to work towards a good set of gear, in the meantime, you can buy this set. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool looking. You get an idea of what it looks like here. So that's the silver hand set. Kinda Diablo-y. That's the way I feel about it. Feels like you would see this in Diablo on an Archangel or some shit. But it's cool. I like it. I especially like the belt, the way the belt looks. The helm's pretty cool as well. I like the way the Taurens, they actually have the Tauren horns sticking out of it. It's badass. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. We did take a look around. There's plenty more that you'll get walked through when you're leveling. You'll be sent back here. They'll give you quests in here. They spoon feed you stuff. You do missions to recruit more people to come in here to help you out. And eventually you'll be 110 and it'll slow down a little bit. Slow down. It'll slow down a little bit, and you'll get an understanding of how everything works. I know it can feel a little daunting. It can look like a lot. It's really not. Like I said, it's very easy. It's very simple. Just take your time, do what they tell you to do. Enjoy the leveling experience. It's a hell of a lot of fun. The zones are done really well. But that was it. That was our Paladin artifact quest for Prot, and that is also our class haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I would appreciate you hitting that like button, giving me that thumbs up. I do appreciate every like that I get. It really lets me know that I'm doing a good job. Also, think about hitting that subscribe button on the other side, or underneath. I don't know exactly where it is. Think about hitting that subscribe button. It'll let you know when I'm coming out with other videos. If you want to keep up with some of my WoW videos, or you want to keep up with my playthrough on my Tank Demon Hunter, which I've been doing for quite a while now. I think I'm releasing them one every day. I may have moved to one every other day at this point. But if you want to keep up with that series, or any other series on my channel, it'd be nice if you hit that subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. Also, leave me any comments, questions, or suggestions down below. I will get to them as soon as possible. I always appreciate the responses, whether good or bad. I do appreciate the feedback. And guys, well, you have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, depending on where you are in the world, and I hope to see you again in another video. Bye-bye now.